Setting the stage, the dawn of the Cold War. The world watched as the ashes of World War II settled, only to find itself on the precipice of a new conflict, the Cold War. This was a war fought in the shadows, a chess match of ideology, technology, and espionage. The stakes were higher than ever before, with the threat of nuclear annihilation looming. To penetrate the Soviet Union's secrecy, a new breed of espionage was needed, giving rise to aerial reconnaissance.
The U-2 spy plane provided valuable insights into Soviet military capabilities. However, its vulnerability to Soviet missiles highlighted the need for an aircraft that could outrun and outmaneuver any threat. The quest for speed and altitude became paramount, leading to a top-secret program at Lockheed's Skunk Works. Led by Clarence Kelly Johnson, their latest project promised to revolutionize aerial reconnaissance.
From the depths of the Skunk Works, a revolutionary aircraft began to take shape. It was called the SR-71, affectionately dubbed the Blackbird. The SR-71 was designed to operate at altitudes exceeding 85,000 feet and speeds over Mach 3.2. Its development and testing were shrouded in secrecy at Area 51. The SR-71 Blackbird represented a paradigm shift in aerial reconnaissance, providing the US with unprecedented intelligence capabilities.
The jet age revolutionized espionage, enabling higher, faster, and farther flights. The U-2 was nearing the end of its operational lifespan, necessitating a new approach combining stealth, speed, and altitude. The Cold War's escalation demanded a reliable means of gathering intelligence on Soviet capabilities. This new spy plane needed to be a quantum leap in technology, practically invisible to radar and fast enough to outrun any missile. Speed was critical for the new spy plane. The SR-71 was designed to sustain supersonic speeds, cruising at Mach 3.2. At this speed, it could outrun radar-guided missiles. The Blackbird's skin was made primarily of titanium to withstand extreme temperatures. This combination of speed and materials made the SR-71 practically immune to attack.
Speed was essential, but altitude was equally important. The SR-71 operated at altitudes exceeding 85,000 feet, above most enemy aircraft and missiles. Flying at such heights provided an unparalleled vantage point for reconnaissance. The Blackbird's cameras and sensors captured high-resolution images of vast territories.
The SR-71's ability to fly at hypersonic speeds was made possible by innovative design and advanced materials. The airframe was constructed primarily of titanium to withstand extreme temperatures. The black paint scheme, infused with iron ferret spheres, reduced the radar cross-section. This early form of stealth technology made the Blackbird an elusive target. The SR-71 was designed to conquer hypersonic flight. Titanium, a lightweight yet strong material, was used to withstand extreme temperatures. The airframe was a complex jigsaw puzzle of carefully shaped and welded components. The distinctive corrugated surface allowed for thermal expansion and contraction during high-speed flight. The SR-71's hypersonic speeds required a revolutionary propulsion system. The Pratt & Whitney J58 engine was a hybrid between a turbojet and a ramjet. At lower speeds, it operated as a turbojet, but at Mach 3, it transitioned into ramjet mode. This design allowed the J58 to generate 32,500 pounds of thrust per engine. The J58 consumed enormous amounts of fuel, necessitating the development of JP7, a special high-energy fuel. The SR-71's sleek design minimized drag and maximized lift at hypersonic speeds. The long pointed nose cone reduced aerodynamic drag and housed sophisticated radar and sensor systems. The delta wing configuration provided stability at supersonic speeds. The distinctive chines along the wings improved maneuverability and lift. The SR-71 was a sophisticated intelligence-gathering platform. High-resolution cameras captured detailed images from altitudes exceeding 85,000 feet. Side-looking airborne radar, SLR, and electronic intelligence, ELINT systems provided additional reconnaissance capabilities. These systems allowed the Blackbird to gather invaluable intelligence on Soviet activities. Section 5. Interview with the visionary Clarence Kelly Johnson. Mr. Johnson, the SR-71 Blackbird is considered by many to be the pinnacle of aerospace engineering. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced in designing and building such a revolutionary aircraft? The Blackbird was a different breed of aircraft altogether. We were pushing the boundaries of speed, altitude, materials science, you name it. One of the biggest hurdles was dealing with the heat generated at Mach 3.2. Conventional materials simply wouldn't cut it. We had to explore new alloys, new manufacturing techniques. Titanium became our salvation. But even that presented its own set of challenges. The Blackbird's engines, the Pratt & Whitney J58S, were also a marvel of engineering. Can you tell us a bit about them? The J58S. Those were something else. A hybrid between a turbojet and a ramjet. They could generate an unbelievable amount of thrust, enough to propel the Blackbird to speeds no other aircraft could match. But they were also incredibly complex and demanding. We had to develop a special fuel, JP7, just to keep those engines running at those speeds. The Blackbird was shrouded in secrecy during its development. What was it like working on such a top-secret project? Secrecy was paramount. We were dealing with cutting-edge technology, things the Soviets could only dream of. We had to be very careful about who knew what and when. But that secrecy also fostered a sense of camaraderie, a shared mission among those of us who worked on the Blackbird. We knew we were building something truly special.
Section 1. Area 51, the Blackbird's secret nest. In the heart of the Nevada desert lies Area 51. This remote base has long been a place of mystery. Here, the SR-71 Blackbird was tested, a feat of aerospace engineering. Area 51's dry lake beds and restricted airspace made it ideal for testing. The site's remoteness allowed the Blackbird's development to proceed under secrecy. Engineers and test pilots worked intensely to create a revolutionary aircraft.
Section 2, pushing the limits, test flights and triumphs. Every aircraft must prove itself in the air. The SR-71 Blackbird's journey was paved with rigorous testing at Area 51. The Blackbird's test flights were daring ventures into the unknown. Each flight gathered data, identified issues, and refined the design. Setbacks were common, but each challenge brought the Blackbird closer to its potential.
Section 3, the right stuff pilots of the Blackbird. Flying the SR-71 Blackbird was not a job for just any pilot. It demanded a rare breed of aviator, one with nerves of steel, exceptional flying skills, and an unflinching ability to remain calm under pressure. The Blackbird pilots were true pioneers, pushing the limits of human endurance as they soared to the edge of space at speeds exceeding Mach 3.2. The physical demands alone were extraordinary. The pilots wore specialized pressure suits resembling those worn by astronauts to protect them from the extreme altitude and the G-forces experienced during high-speed maneuvers. They breathed pure oxygen, their every breath carefully monitored, as they flew at altitudes where the air was too thin to sustain human life. Beyond the physical challenges, the Blackbird pilots also had to contend with the mental stress of flying a highly classified aircraft on missions that often took them deep into hostile airspace. They flew alone, relying on their skills, their training, and their wits to navigate through enemy air defenses and return home safely.
Section 4. Engineering at the Edge. A symphony of innovation. The SR-71 Blackbird was not simply an aircraft. It was a symphony of innovation, a testament to the ingenuity and dedication of the engineers and technicians who designed, built, and maintained it. From its revolutionary engines to its heat-resistant materials and its sophisticated reconnaissance systems, the Blackbird represented the cutting edge of aerospace technology in the 1960s. The Blackbird's development was a constant push for innovation, a relentless quest for solutions to the unprecedented challenges posed by hypersonic flight. Engineers had to invent new materials, develop new manufacturing techniques, and design new systems to cope with the extreme temperatures, pressures, and stresses encountered at Mach 3.2. The Blackbird's engines, the Pratt & Whitney J58ES, were a marvel of engineering in their own right. These hybrid turbojet-ramjet engines were capable of generating an astounding amount of thrust, but they were also incredibly complex and demanding, requiring specialized fuels and lubricants to operate at such extreme temperatures.
Section 5. Interview with a test pilot. A perspective from the cockpit interviewer. Colonel, what was it like to fly the SR-71 Blackbird? Pilot, it was an experience unlike any other. Imagine strapping yourself to a rocket and being blasted into the stratosphere. The acceleration was incredible, the G-forces pinning you to your seat. Interviewer, what were some of the biggest challenges of flying at such extreme speeds and altitudes? Pilot, well, at Mach 3.2, everything happens fast. You have to anticipate, stay ahead of the aircraft, and the altitude, well, that took some getting used to. The sky turns a deep, almost unnatural blue, and you can see the curvature of the Earth. Interviewer, did you ever feel fear while flying the Blackbird? Pilot, fear? No, not really. Respect, yes. Awe, definitely. The Blackbird was a demanding mistress, but she was also a thing of beauty, a testament to human ingenuity.
Section 1. Missions of daring peering behind the Iron Curtain. The SR-71 Blackbird, a marvel of engineering and a testament to human ingenuity, was not designed to be a museum piece. It was built for a purpose, a mission of paramount importance during the Cold War. To penetrate the Iron Curtain, the veil of secrecy that shrouded the Soviet Union and its allies, and gather vital intelligence. The Blackbird's missions were shrouded in secrecy, its pilots sworn to silence, their exploits known only to a select few within the intelligence community. These were not routine training flights, but daring incursions into hostile airspace, where the threat of enemy interceptors and surface-to-air missiles was ever present. The Blackbird's speed and altitude were its greatest assets, allowing it to outrun and outmaneuver even the most sophisticated Soviet air defenses. Its pilots, carefully selected and rigorously trained, relied on their skills, their instincts, and their aircraft's incredible capabilities to evade detection and complete their missions successfully. Section 2. Records smashed. The Blackbird's need for speed, the SR-71 Blackbird was synonymous with speed. It was the fastest jet-powered aircraft ever built, capable of reaching speeds exceeding Mach 3.2, over 3 times the speed of sound. Its performance was legendary, its records seemingly untouchable. On July 28, 1976, an SR-71 Blackbird, piloted by Captain Robert Helt and Reconnaissance Systems Officer Lieutenant Colonel Larry Evans, etched its name in the history books by setting a world absolute speed record that still stands today. Over a straight course, the Blackbird achieved an astounding speed of 2,193.167 miles per hour, or Mach 3.35. This record-breaking flight was not simply a matter of pushing the Blackbird to its limits, it was a testament to the aircraft's exceptional design, its powerful engines, and the skill of its pilots. The Blackbird's speed was not just about breaking records, it was about survivability. In the event of an attack, the Blackbird could literally outrun any missile launched at it. Section 3. The Intelligence Advantage, Shaping History from the Stratosphere. the SR-71 Blackbird played a pivotal role in shaping the course of history during the Cold War. Its ability to gather vital intelligence on Soviet military activities, nuclear capabilities, and troop movements provided the United States and its allies with a strategic advantage. The Blackbird's reconnaissance missions provided invaluable insights into the Soviet Union's military capabilities, helping to dispel myths, clarify assumptions, and inform strategic decision-making. The intelligence gathered by the Blackbird helped to prevent misunderstandings, reduce tensions, and maintain a balance of power during a period of heightened global anxiety. The Blackbird's legacy extends beyond the Cold War. Its influence can be seen in the design of modern reconnaissance aircraft, in the development of hypersonic technologies, and in the ongoing quest for speed, altitude, and stealth in military aviation. The SR-71 Blackbird, a symbol of American ingenuity and technological prowess, continues to inspire awe and wonder, a testament to the human spirit of exploration and innovation.
Section 1. The Cloak of Secrecy. Protecting the Blackbird's Secrets. The SR-71. Blackbird was more than just an aircraft. It was a closely guarded secret, its existence known only to a select few within the intelligence community and the aerospace industry. The veil of secrecy surrounding the Blackbird was essential to its success, protecting its capabilities, its missions, and its pilots from prying eyes. From the very beginning, the Blackbird program was shrouded in secrecy. Its development took place under the tightest security at Lockheed's Skunk Works, a place synonymous with cutting-edge aerospace research and development. Access to the Blackbird's hangars, workshops, and test facilities was strictly limited, and those who worked on the program were sworn to secrecy. The Blackbird's missions were also shrouded in secrecy. Pilots were given their flight plans at the last minute, often with little or no information about their targets or the potential threats they might encounter. They flew alone, relying on their skills, their training, and their aircraft's incredible capabilities to evade detection and complete their missions successfully.
Section 2. Whispers and Legends, the public's fascination with the Blackbird. Despite the veil of secrecy surrounding it, the SR-71 Blackbird captured the public's imagination. Its sleek, futuristic design, its incredible speed, and its aura of mystery made it the stuff of legend. Whispers of its existence circulated among aviation enthusiasts, fueled by occasional glimpses of the aircraft at airshows and in the pages of aviation magazines. The Blackbird's pilots, bound by secrecy, could only hint at their experiences, their stories fueling the public's fascination. Rumors circulated about the aircraft's capabilities, its ability to outrun missiles, its ability to fly at the edge of space. The Blackbird became a symbol of American technological prowess, a testament to human ingenuity and the pursuit of the unknown. The Blackbird's mystique extended beyond the realm of aviation. It found its way into popular culture, appearing in movies, television shows, and video games. It became a symbol of speed, power, and secrecy, an icon of the Cold War era.
Section 3. Myths and Misconceptions. Separating Fact from Fiction. The SR-71 Blackbird, shrouded in secrecy and mythologized in popular culture, has been the subject of numerous misconceptions and outright fabrications. Some of these myths are harmless exaggerations, while others are persistent rumors with no basis in fact. One common misconception is that the Blackbird's skin was made of a special, heat-resistant paint that could withstand the extreme temperatures generated at Mach 3.2. While the Blackbird's black paint scheme did have some heat-reflecting properties, it was the aircraft's titanium airframe that provided the real protection against the intense heat of hypersonic flight. Another persistent myth is that the Blackbird was equipped with a cloaking device that could render it invisible to radar. While the Blackbird did incorporate some early stealth technology, such as its radar-absorbent paint and its carefully sculpted shape, it was not truly invisible to radar. Its speed and altitude, however, made it an incredibly difficult target to track and intercept.
The SR-71 Blackbird, retired in 1999, remains a symbol of American ingenuity and Cold War dominance. Its legacy extends beyond its speed and altitude, influencing aerospace engineering. The Blackbird's titanium construction paved the way for modern aircraft. The J-58 engine is a marvel of engineering. The Blackbird's legacy is also about the people who made it possible. The enduring allure of the Blackbird. Even in retirement, the SR-71 Blackbird captivates the imagination worldwide. Its sleek design and reputation for speed make it an aviation icon. Museums with the Blackbird find it their most popular exhibit. The Blackbird's story inspires, reminding us of the power of human imagination.
Section 3. Beyond the Horizon, the Future of Reconnaissance. The retirement of the SR-71 Blackbird marked the end of an era, but not the end of aerial reconnaissance. Technology has rapidly advanced, leading to new platforms for gathering intelligence. Drones now play a major role in reconnaissance and surveillance operations. These UAVs gather intelligence without risking human pilots. Stealth technology has led to aircraft like the B-2 Spirit and F-22 Raptor. The future involves both manned and unmanned platforms, leveraging AI for real-time intelligence.